In this section, we are going to see the different types of electric kettles, their construction, and the procedure to service them. Electric kettles are of two types, the saucepan type and the immersion heating type. Let's first talk about the saucepan type. It consists of sole plate, heating element, brass strips, asbestos sheet, pressure plate, bottom cover, bolt nut and washer to hold bottom cover, top lid, and handle. By removing the nut and washer, the bottom cover can be removed, which gives access to the terminal and heating element assembly. The heating element is generally made of nichrome ribbon, which is wound over mica. This is placed between two circular mica pieces so that the nichrome wire may not come in contact with any metallic part of the kettle. The two ends of the element are connected to the outlet socket terminals of the kettle through two brass strips. An asbestos sheet is placed below the element and acts as a heat insulator. This reduces the heat loss in the kettle. The sole plate is a cast iron plate neatly ground, and its main function is to keep the element in close contact with the container and prevent deformation of the element when heated. Now let's see the method of replacing the element. Invert the kettle and loosen the bottom cover holding nut and remove the bottom cover. Remove the brass strip connection of the element at the socket terminal sides. Open the nut of the pressure plate and take out the pressure plate, asbestos sheet, and then the heating element. Check the condition of the asbestos sheet and replace if damaged. Replace with element of the same size and rating. Reassemble the kettle. While reassembling, take care to fit the asbestos sheet, pressure plate in the correct order in the housing. Test the insulation resistance for any earth fault. Remember to switch on the kettle only after filling water in it. Test the appliance with the power supply for its proper working. In the case of immersion heating type kettles, the heating element is tubular. Now let's see the replacement of the element in these types of kettles. Hold the element in one hand and unscrew the shroud on the coupler housing. Slide out the outer fiber sealing washer. Twist the element assembly and pull it out gently. Fit the new element using an inner sealing washer, usually made of fiber. Take care to fit new washers at the coupler housing in the correct order and reassemble. Let's see the precautions we'll have to take while using a kettle. Do not empty a kettle which is still switched on. Do not pour water into a kettle which is just boiled dry, which apart from danger for the user, may damage the element too. The metal portion of the kettle should be earthed using a 3-pin plug and a 3-pin appliance socket. In this section, we saw the different types of electric kettles, their construction, and the procedure to service them.